Have you noticed it? No matter how much you earn, somehow everything costs more than it should. Gas, groceries, even your subscriptions. It all feels like it's climbing faster than your paycheck. And the worst part? You don't know why. It's not inflation, it's not a mistake, but your brain believes it is, until you see the hidden pattern that makes every dollar feel smaller. It starts with a feeling. You check your bank account and the number looks wrong, way lower than it should be. You replay the last few days in your head, doing the math over and over, thinking, did I spend too much? Did I miss something? You were careful, you really were. So why does it feel like your money just evaporated? Here's the truth. Most of the time, it didn't. Your spending is normal. Your purchases are fine. The number looks wrong because of something most people never notice, the timing of when charges appear. Think about it. One morning you grab coffee, swipe your card, move on. That purchase might take hours or even days to fully post. Later you order food and maybe that one hits instantly. Then a subscription renews in the background and suddenly 3 small charges appear at once. Your balance drops and your brain says, wait, what happened? But nothing really did. Your bank and your brain are just not on the same schedule. This is where the psychology kicks in. Your brain doesn't track numbers, it tracks stories. You remember, I only spent a little here and there, so your mental picture says your balance should be higher. The bank, it only sees timestamps, and when multiple charges clear at the same moment, your balance feels like it took a sudden nosedive. Panic rises, but it's all perception. Here's a simple example. Monday morning, a coffee. Monday night, food delivery. Tuesday, maybe a small purchase. Wednesday morning, you open the app and it looks like Monday was ridiculously expensive, but it wasn't. Those tiny charges just hit together. Your bank is reporting reality, your brain is replaying a story. That gap is what makes money feel like it disappears. And it's not just coffee or food. Think groceries, online shopping, digital subscriptions, utilities, even microtransactions add up. Most are so small you barely notice them until they clear simultaneously, creating that "where did my money go" panic. What most people don't realize is that modern payments move through multiple invisible steps before they appear in your account. A transaction might be authorized immediately, then sit in a pending state, then finally settle days later when the merchant processes it. During that gap, your bank app shows a partial picture, not the full timeline of what actually happened. So what feels like money vanishing is often just delayed visibility. Your brain assumes every purchase should appear instantly and in order, but the financial system processes thousands of transactions in batches across networks, banks, and payment processors. By the time everything lands in your account history, the timeline has been rearranged, and your brain interprets that delay as loss. Understanding this changes everything. Instead of asking, where did it go, ask, when did it actually post? That small mental shift turns anxiety into clarity. You're no longer a victim of numbers, you're aware of timing patterns. Now, why does this matter beyond personal frustration? Because our perception of money affects behavior. That momentary shock can make you hesitant to spend wisely, nervous about using your card, or worse, lead you to oversave and miss opportunities thinking you're short on funds when you're not. And it's not your fault. Banks, apps, and even retailers rely on this invisibility. They know most people won't notice delayed charges or subtle timing differences. They aren't trying to scam you exactly. It's just that the system isn't built for perception, it's built for processing. And when perception and reality diverge, your emotions fill in the gaps. Here's the key takeaway. Most of the stress you feel when your balance looks wrong is psychological, not financial. Your money isn't disappearing, it's arriving on a different schedule than your brain expects. Once you see this, you start to treat your account like a report that's slightly behind, not a final verdict. And there's a bigger lesson here, one that extends beyond just your bank. This is why people feel broke even when they aren't, or shocked by small price increases during crises. Your perception is constantly being guided by timing, expectation, and context, whether it's your bank account or the prices at the store. So next time your balance drops and your gut sinks, pause. Take a breath. Look at what cleared today, what's pending, and what might still show up. 9 times out of 10, it's not because something went wrong, it's because your money didn't show up on your schedule. The more you notice this, the less power that gut drop feeling has over you. You stop reacting to every number. you start understanding the rhythm of your own spending. Your relationship with money becomes calmer, smarter, and more intentional. And if this has ever happened to you, that moment where your balance looked completely off and you panicked, share it in the comments. Was it a delayed subscription, a batch of small charges, or maybe a mix of both? I'm curious to see how often this happens to others. Understanding this pattern isn't just a trick to avoid panic, it's a way to take control over your perception of money. Because once you see that your balance is not your enemy, but a delayed snapshot of your life, you can finally make decisions without fear. Your money didn't disappear, it's just playing by a different clock. And once you understand that, the panic fades. See you soon.